Hello and welcome back to another episode of Conarium. I am your host, Euclidean Mind, and this is my co-host, Boo.
Hello.
Be careful, be wary of Boo. He's not to be trusted. Don't believe anything he says. It's Halloween and it's when he comes to power, so take it as you will.
Who wants to take me with through a trip to the astral realm? I promise not to leave you there.
No, no, this is the only place you'll encounter Boo, and leave that as it is. Do not invite him in your home. Do not go to a mirror and say, hello, Boo, hello, Boo. Don't say it 3 times. Don't test your luck if you're sitting in a room in the dark all by yourself either. You never know what you're going to get. It's not going to be chocolate.
Hey guys, you should totally set up a silver pendulum by a string in your
We
living room and
need
Oh, here we
to be
go.
cautious, not to let anyone
I
else
won't
see this grand collection.
I promise.
It could be extremely dangerous for both of us. A medicine man mask from Northwest Africa. A sacrifice ritual mask from Middle Africa.
I think Foss forgot to put things in this one.
A stuffed subadult Nile crocodile, one of the oldest creatures still living on the face of the earth.
Really, that's just disgusting.
Deliberately preserved heads from Mesopotamian marshlands.
Crocodile.
Such cultivated minds kept in permanence by getting dried under the scorching sun with methods now lost to us. As well as the sun, they were believed to be symbols of knowledge.
And where did you get this globe, Faust? Is there some sort of weird lore behind that?
Give heavens. Is he
I
trying
bought
to
this at a haunted flea market. Don't tell anybody.
What the hell am I?
I have a feeling we've seen these pictures before.
Looks like a preparation for a long trip. Looks like a preparation for a long trip.
Okay, said that before myself, Frank. No, we don't want to open that door just yet. Just to be safe. Okay, we'll see that in just a second.
This relic is from Madagascar. I have two versions, but this one is extremely rare. It is called Hanaldi. Nobody knows exactly what it means, but from its symbolic depiction of a dark sphere inside a light one, it is thought that it could mean the underworld. I had it brought...
Nope. I had it brought by an old captain friend who visits the island for trading purposes.
Mask of an all-powerful moon goddess, esteemed by an eastern island tribe, now lost in time. It is from the private collection of the late famous hermit, Klaus von Herdeth. Don't ask me how I get it. I have my ways. Elusive mask from the submerged parts of Kerguelen Islands. A cryptic mask with an untraced origin. This is called the Mask of the Beholder. Skulls from New Guinea that are believed to be housing protective spirits. As told in some ancient volumes I was able to acquire, it is evident that Conarium, when properly adapted to work with the human psyche and physiology, can transcend the mind beyond limits of time and space into a peculiar place we are yet to explore. If not for our own experiences corresponding exactly with the depictions provided in the Necronomicon and some other books of forgotten lore, I would easily declare myself a madman. Conclusively, I have solid evidence printed out for me to justify the objectivity of my position. The dimension is completely devoid of light other than some small glowing and morphing geometrical shapes appearing and disappearing momentarily around us. It also feels extremely cold, but I do believe there is just null sensations that our physical bodies attain from what is otherwise impossible to acquire without the Conarium. It is not for us to see this fantastic void without a pair of corporeal eyes, and possibly we are just the first explorers ever to reach this ancient forbidden place. But the question now weighing heavily on my mind is whether we could ever fully understand the experience with the hindrance of our own limited sensations. Entry 2 on the 15th... No, 09?
January? No. '09 is... What's before October? September?
August.
August? August, October? I'm half retarded, so leave me be. Boo's evil. Check your information with him. He may steal your soul. 15th of August, 1944. Oh, my favorite part. They won't let me play with the drawers. I love playing with the drawers.
It sounded like the floor is hollow back there.
Hello.
A serpentine ritual mask from India, which is said to have hypnotic effects on the one who deeply gazes into its eyes.
Oh.
Woodland lizard spirit mask.
Oh. They're gonna let me play with the drawers. Dear E.W. Ross, how can we comprehend exactly how much time has passed since the erection of the earliest ziggurats of Sumeria? What can we know about the time-worn Sphinx, still standing on the Giza Plateau? They only justify the sheer ignorance of mankind by forcefully making us admit our own instantaneous vibrations in the vast cosmos of but an illusion. Today, I want to inform you about something that is equally as interesting as such edifices. That's something I presume you will have a hard time believing. I have finally acquired some information regarding the fabled city of Rabakali, which are said to have been built in an underdreamt age of certain wonders and rumored to have been intentionally submerged beneath the internally shifting sands thousands of years ago. There is even more to the story. According to a reliable source, there should be depictions of information about the locations of ancient Conariums buried within those halls. Within a few weeks, you'll receive a book containing the locations of those cities, and a map predating all maps known today, directly copied from the antediluvian originals. I am sure you are all excited beyond imagination and eager to discuss these findings in detail. But that will have to wait a while, since I'll be away for some time visiting the oriental wonders of the old world. I'm sure you know what I mean. Hope to see you soon. Harley Warren. No date attached.
When using Conarium, we are able to be seen as well as to see. For some time, I was detecting a conscious something, previously unseen by my rudimentary vestiges. Only lately, it becomes clear to me. Now it comes into every session. It seems to materialize more and more each time. I won't attempt describing it, but only would say that it's not benevolent. From what I can get from its glowing semblance, which I believe is used as a way of communication, it can sense you, only if you spend a considerable time within the sessions. I've read about it in the cursed Necronomicon and some elusive records compiled from deep-rooted Bedouin oral literature. Thus learned that it tries reaching the corporeal vessel to dominate and execute the wanderers of the beyond, such as ourselves. But again, against all warnings, I was a fool to believe that I can stop it with just simple signs and incantations. As a resort, we ended up lighting up the place with myriads of candles as well as electrical lamps, but still shiver with fear with every noise our rundown enclave is causing, isolated from ancient darkness of the night.
Well put, Doctor, well put. And might I add, elegantly so.
Looks like something's missing here. I need something that can fit.
A lever, perhaps? An 8-sided pointing shape. Let's quickly save. Don't want to pass that up.
This is exactly the same room I've been in one of my visions.
Old friend, what you've told me about the shared nature of the experience the Conarium made me think about necromantic means of data inquiry. I am sure you'll remember what I've told you about why certain corpses never decay, but rest firm and fat in their tombs for thousands of years. I believe, with some help from a certain acquaintance, I can provide you with such specimens. This would be beneficial for both of us, I believe. Eagerly awaiting your answer. H. Warren. A figurine of an emperor penguin, a creature native to Antarctica.
a native drum from the Asmat people of New Guinea. Their creation myth says Fumerapits made the first carvings of men and women. By beating on this drum, Fumerapits caused the figures to dance, bringing them to life. According to legend, this very djembe belonged to a learned drummer from Senegal who can speak with the dead by rhythmically beating it.
Nova et integra. Naverse orbis descriptio. We've seen this before. Agartha. Time bore. October 1949, he marks the 1st, 6th, and 13th.
Locked. Locked.
Leaves us with one direction. A horrible band.
They are the true nightmare of this game.
Entry 3. The 22nd of August 1944. Lying outside the known space-time continuum. This is a dimension to which the gate is knowledge and the key is the Conarium. As we start to shed our fleshy bindings, we start to perceive more and more. If we inquire by merely knowing and thinking on a subject matter, windows to related time and space open up before our non-material selves, our minds. And what's better, we've grasped the experiences in the sessions and shared and even improved by all of the attendees' personal knowledge. Even thinking about the possibilities that may bestow upon us in our quest for transcending the limits of our mortal bodies, it is about to make me crazy. But sometimes I wonder, what has been keeping our sanity intact inside of this forbidden place? Behind the thick walls of pitch darkness surrounding us, there is something looming, whispering in my ears, in a language familiar, yet I cannot discern its content. You're one creepy writer, Doc. Read about some creepy shit? We have not found that little apparatus, a little lever or something. We're gonna take one more look. Making our way back, going up the steps. Looking for something that's elusive. You'd think it'd be in this room. You'd think it'd be in that spot down here where we found stuff. But it is not, sadly. Hmm. We're gonna pass up stuff. Secondary component, primary component. Interior mounted on a glove. Electrical discharge heads. Electric sound transmitters. Hmm.
BRB real quick.
Yep. We're gonna give Boo just a second. Oh boy. Coming across a lot of stuff, but not getting that lever is getting me. Keeps making you think about it. What is this? A little hook for something. Spider web. Spooky. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Waiting on the boo.
Right here.
Welcome back. We're proceeding.
These are the coffins. Or urns of some sort.
Hold on. So 3. There should be 3 things. Excellent. Phonograph cylinder. We'll put you in.
In archaic myths, lurking in shunned and forbidden volumes, I've been able to trace some parts, speaking about a device of non-terrestrial origin that is capable of much more than I could ever imagine. Ancient Conariums, I will call them. Machines which are said to have been built long before mankind ever tread on this planet. The very source of the design I've used to make my own version of the machine.
We have shovels. We have little areas. Cubbies. A highly ornamental wooden mask that clearly depicts a cephalopod creature. Just looking at it gives me the shivers. Hoi! And Faust, you lose out on another excellent piece, for I thieve it from thee.
I hope the ladder doesn't give out under my weight.
Some foreshadowing. Frank, have you weighed yourself recently? Should have stuck to his 6-pack abs routine with John Bastow. Okay. We're still not there yet. Keep going, Frank. What did you step in, Frank? Okay.
It's stuck.
I don't want to go yet, Mommy. Coin with a star map. Not yet. Shape resembles an elder thing. We will play a cylinder.
It is said that ancient Conariums have the ability to transfer one's mind outside, through the endless vacuum into other receiving Conariums. Just think about the possibility of shedding off the earthbound mortal coil to reach to the stars and yonder, as a free agent to see the grand scheme above and beyond the third dimension. Being able to contemplate vistas and sense things you could never ever dream of, with the help of the bodily sensations. Finally, we shall overleap time, space, and dimensions, and without bodily motion peer to the bottom of creation. Yes, I know how this sounds to you. This is incomprehensible even for someone like me who spent almost a lifetime on such arcane topics. It is just sad to see. The knowledge has been out there all the time forevermore, and we fail to read between the lines.
Really wonder how Dr. Faust got started in on learning about this stuff. Makes you wonder. Let's have ourselves a touch.
I remember this place, and what we achieved here. Violating the laws of nature with the help of those dead bodies brought here secretly from only God knows where. Forcing them to cooperate by the means of the cursed necromancy, and dreaming their dreams in those profane sessions to learn forbidden knowledge. Now I can distinctly see how pure madness once roamed here, within our own shoes.
It somehow twisted him.
Nope. Okay, we will. We'll continue in. Wine, creepy booby monster face thing. What? What? Nope, nope, we didn't see that. What? Come on, I got a flashlight. Don't want to look at it. Don't want to do it. You son of a bitch. You had to do it, Frank.
I knew it. All those years of extensive research have not been in vain. Here it is, lying dormant and standing still beneath the eternally shifting sands of Rubal Khali for who knows how many millennia.
Alright. We will catch you all next time. I've been your host, Euclidean Mind, and he's been my co-host, the ever devilish Boo. Alright. Have a nice Halloween, and remember, don't be going and saying his name 3 times in the dark. You might find out that you're not alone. Okay. Catch you next time. Bye, Boo.